Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Smart Minds, Good Times. Today I have a very special guest, CeoVerse.
Yes, sir.
Say what's up.
What's up, y'all, man? Y'all already know it's Verse, man.
It's a pleasure having you on today. How's your day going, bro?
Today is going good. We've been real busy.
Yeah.
Album release party tonight.
Hell yeah. What time you having the party at?
As soon as I leave here, my restaurant.
Hell yeah.
I own the Riviere, the Honey Drizzle.
I seen that. I'm gonna ask you about that later. Before,
100.
like I said, we like to get to know you as a person. So
For sure.
you here from Richmond, right?
Yeah, I'm from the South.
From the South, born and raised.
Yeah.
What's it like growing up over there?
Growing up in the South, when I was a kid, we was chilling, man. My brothers and them was already hopped off the porch, so
Yeah.
at first I was Danny and Vaughn, little brother.
So are you the oldest?
No, I'm the youngest.
Oh, you the
I had
youngest?
2 older brothers, so it was like I was always just their little brother at first.
Yeah.
By the time I got a teenager, I'm like, look, bro, I got my own name on Verse, bro. Stop calling me Vaughn, Danny, little
Yeah.
brother. Like,
But you know, what was like something that happened in your childhood that like really maybe impacted you or you will never forget?
something in my childhood that impacted me, I'll never forget. Man, I be telling people all the time, when I was a kid, I was probably like 8, 9 years old. My granddad just always told me, you better be a hard worker and get some money, because if you ain't got no money and you ain't a hard worker, nobody never gonna care about you.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was just picking up sticks while they was cutting the yards then, but I've been a hustler since then.
Yeah. You know, it's the small things like that. It's just the principle of it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're willing to pick up sticks and do that, and for what small amount of money at the time, you didn't
Yeah,
know
for
money.
real. I might go to work, get $20 just for picking up some sticks, but just to be able to go to the store and buy my own candy, and I ain't had to tell my mama, like, no, you ain't getting no candy, but it's like I went to work. I'm straight candy, ice cream, whole bag when I come in the house.
And it's like a lot of people don't value that because that builds character. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
like that's something that a lot of people don't really have nowadays.
Yeah.
But what about your teenage year? What high school did you go to?
My teenage years, man, most of my teenage years, I ended up moving to Virginia Beach for real. I got the beef with my daddy back in the day.
Oh,
So I ended up moving to Virginia Beach with my mama.
How was it?
Virginia Beach was lit, man.
Yeah.
I got to Virginia Beach is like I'm the cool, funny, lit nigga from Richmond who can rap. So it was turned. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was in the streets down there. I used to run some shit called Lick Squad.
Yeah. What was that? Was that like a little like group of people?
Little group of niggas. We was just jugging
Yeah.
every day, you know what I'm saying? Hitting licks, you know what I'm saying? Little bullshit. Steal your bike, sell it to the Russian for $80, you know. But I made a career out of that shit one summer.
Hey, shit, that's that hustle though.
No cap.
Yeah, as long as you didn't get involved in law enforcement, you know.
Yeah, no. But nah, that shit was fun though. I fought with Virginia Beach a long way. Like the 7-5, my second home. I went to Norfolk
Yeah.
State and everything.
Wait, 757, right?
Yeah.
Between what would you say like the big difference between like up north and like Richmond?
Up north, well, you know, Norfolk down there, Norfolk and the 7-5 down there. But the big difference between Norfolk and, you know what I'm saying, Richmond, it's just like, I really want to say like the support, like, not even on no music stuff or nothing, but it's just like in the 7-5, like people just want to link up. It's like if somebody see you doing something, it's like, hey, how can we link up and get some money? It's like, you might be in Virginia Beach, and it might be somebody from Norfolk that's liking what you doing. They might say,
Yeah.
well, let's link up, and we finna throw this party, and we gonna split, But you know what I'm saying, up here, it's more so like you stay over there, and I stay over here. We cool. It ain't no beef, but you just stay over there.
Yeah, but I've heard that a lot from like other people that say they moved to Atlanta to network because of that same reason that maybe Richmond
Yeah.
isn't like. I heard it's starting to get a little better.
Yeah,
But
Richmond, it's way better, bro. Like
Yeah.
right now, Richmond be doing this thing right now. Like I don't even be saying all the hating and shit. I just be seeing people getting to it and linking up. I be happy.
Yeah, and it's like it's cool that I think we're starting to maybe like work where eventually we could be like in Atlanta or like in New York.
Yeah, for sure.
And-
Yeah, and right now, if we was to do that, like exactly how we've been doing it, but just put that pedal on the gas and just go hard,
Yeah.
it's like if everybody wake up and say, instead of being you versus you, it's all of us versus them.
Yeah.
Then it's crazy.
That's what they're doing. That's what every major city does. It's like they group up as a city. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
I think it's like I guess we are like maybe in a little competition within ourselves, but
Yeah.
I think
People getting out of it though, like niggas getting over it though. Like I've been seeing the growth, but it's like really, we just all getting older. You feel me? It's like people
Yeah.
been following us since we was 20 or 21. It's like niggas 27, 28 now. So it's like we just maturing. You know what I'm saying?
you know, so like when did you really decide you wanted to pursue music? Were you like a kid and you knew you wanted to make music, or how did that go?
Yeah, I kind of been knowing I was gonna do music since like middle school. Like, my rap name used to be Young Streets, but I was smart. I said, damn, when I'm 25, that shit gonna be whack as fuck. I'm like, nah, I gotta change that. Then I came up with Verse.
Yeah.
Because it's a very extraordinary rhyme, spitting entertainer. People just think it's just mean verse, but it's like, it's deeper than that for me. You know what
so
I'm saying?
you said you always knew you wanted to be a rapper as a kid too?
Yeah.
Who do you think like really inspired you to be a rapper?
Probably Lil Wayne. I ain't gonna lie. Probably Lil
Yeah.
Wayne back then. That song Stunning Like My Daddy and shit like that. So,
Hey, listen, I had this conversation with somebody yesterday. Like with Wayne, it's like it's a very generic answer,
yeah.
but it's generic for a reason because he really is a GOAT.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody had no run like Wayne for as long as he did it.
Yeah.
And he was coming crazy, and it was a different era back then. Niggas had mixtapes and like that nigga was getting us the music. Like we ain't had to wait on no album or no mixtape. That nigga might drop 3 mixtapes, drop an album.
Yeah.
You know, I used to wait. I used to dead ass go to Lil Wayne's tours and everything when I was a kid. Like
Yeah, I bet that was an experience, especially back then.
Experience. And for real, my favorite memory of the Lil Wayne tour because he had Rick Ross with him.
Oh shit.
Now, man, you always knew I was gonna be a rapper.
Yeah.
But I was always the jump around out of breath rapper. I seen Rick Ross perform one time. It's like he didn't even have to do nothing, and we was all so hyped just off the
Yeah, his
and
presence.
the beat drop and the I'm like, yo, he letting the beat do the work. Everybody else wanna rap. So that's when I started switching my style. I'm like, let the beat do work. Let me be able to breathe. I'm tired of sweating and ready to die when I get off stage.
You know, so walk me through a little bit like the first song you ever recorded. It don't have to be the first song that's like posted on Spotify, Apple Music, but the first song you ever recorded.
The first time I really like remember recording, we used to just have like a little jukebox, and you know the karaoke that used to be able to record on the tape back in the day.
Yeah.
So we had one of those, and I rapped on that jump for probably like 20 minutes straight. My brother had pushed the button and messed it up after about 2 minutes, and I ain't know I was just still rapping. He knew, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't know. But that was the first time, and it was just like I can do this. Now, the time I went to the real studio, you know what I'm saying, I probably was like 13, 14 around that time. I remember started going to like the real studio. And the first time I went to the real studio was like my mama really booked me a session for my birthday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and both of my brothers used to rap too, so we went in there. And I'm like, oh, this joint nice. So we go in there. I had like 2 jumps I already wrote. We freestyle one. And the niggas in the studio were like, oh, this your first time? Bro, this shit hard. Like, where y'all from? I'm like, bro, you ain't got to boost me up. Like, he like, no, I'm dead ass. After that, I was spending every McDonald's check at the studio.
Hey, you know, that's like I said, that's what you got to do. You got to sacrifice because
yeah, for sure.
If you don't, you're using like, well, this is the thing though. I feel like a lot of people downplay having a job in order to really build your dreams.
Oh yeah, that shit. That's just because they see on social media. People be so lost with social media these days.
Yeah,
because it's like they really tell you it's more cooler to sit at home broke on Instagram than be at McDonald's.
And I think they downplay it because it's hard to go work a job and throw that back in to build your dreams. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to do that. So I feel like a lot of people just downplay that. Which
I feel like people don't even be liking to work no more. It's like ever since Trump came through with the PPP wave and shit, like people motivation and drive just like went out the window. It's like I found if I could do this for 2 years with no job, it's no way I have to get a job now. It's like so people ain't motivated. They've been making it work, so they cool with making it work now.
COVID definitely changed a lot.
Yeah.
How was COVID for you?
COVID for me was lit, man. I was already getting money and shit, you feel me, before COVID. So it's like when COVID hit and everybody had to stay in the house and the flight's cheap, oh, I'm out of here. I'm talking about I'm flying everywhere, $150, $200, $200. You know what I'm saying? I'm catching $75 flights to Miami. Like,
hell yeah.
Just because it's cheap, it's like you get on the plane, there's nobody on there. You laying down.
So you been all over the States then, right?
All over the States, all the country. I be traveling, bro. I'm a lot.
What's one of your favorite places to visit?
Man, my favorite place to visit probably like Cancun in the DR.
Cancun?
Yeah, Cancun in the DR.
I've been to Cancun before. I haven't been to the DR, but I've been to Cancun.
Yeah, Cancun was lit though. I got into it with them the last day because they was tripping on me about smoking weed at the resort. I'm like, bro, shit. I have a pool front, you know what I'm saying, swim up balcony. Now, I messed up because it was like a restaurant that was right across. And I get drunk and I come in the hotel and it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
The whole restaurant is packed. And I'm smoking weed on my balcony. So now the whole restaurant smell like weed. So now they like, oh my God, if you smoke weed again, you have to go. I'm like, what the fuck?
Shit. Yeah, I mean, fuck, there's always a little something that.
Yeah, no, God. I just had to take a little walk down the beach, you know.
Yeah, so, so why did you quit making music, like, a year or so after receiving a plaque?
Man, cause after I got that plaque, man, you know, I spent like 50,000 on that song with Young Blue. You feel me?
Oh shit!
So it was like after spending 50, getting a plaque and all that, and only made like 1,500. It was just like I had to call Blue, like, where y'all getting this money from?
Yeah.
Cause this ain't making sense, you know what I'm saying? So his man's like, bro, you gotta get booked on the shows. You gotta get niggas that want to spend 5-10 grand with you on the features. You gotta take it and finesse off that. And I was just like, man, I ain't finna keep doing this. I'm like, I'm not doing this no more. It's like I done already did this. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
You think maybe you think it was something that maybe you learned as you go, and you had to realize that maybe like, damn, I could have maybe made this sort of move at the time?
Yeah. As I look back, I should have took that 50,000 and I should have invested it all into that song "Drive Me Crazy," my first R&B joint that went dumb. So I fucked up right there. When I look back, it's like, damn, why did I take that 50 and do another R&B song with bro when I already had a hit? I had several R&B hits. I had "Drive Me Crazy," right? Well, first I had this song "She Got Me." Derek Milano, I don't know if you know who Derek Milano is, but he write for Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, and all of them.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, so that's my man. When I lived in L.A., he was my neighbor. Okay. He the one who got me on the R&B. I'm playing him rap shit. He like, what happened to that R&B song you played me a month ago when I first met you? I'm like, he like, you need to make R&B, bro. Yeah. So I'm talking to my man. So I'm like, I'm about to go to the studio. I'm gonna make a song and I'm gonna send it to him and tell him to sell it for 30,000 and just give me 15. Yeah. I sent bro the song. He like, you don't need to sell this. This a hit. This your hit right here. I'm about to get on this. So I paid for bro to get on the song. You feel me? Epic Record won't trying to clear the record because he wasn't a rapper. He's not an artist. He's a writer. Yeah. So they weren't even trying to clear the record. So then I had to go back to the studio and make another R&B song. And then I made "Drive Me Crazy." I put "Drive Me Crazy" out, got it on the radio and everything here. Now this song is taking off. Boom. Then I drop an album with that song, the "She Got Me" song with Derek Milano, and then I had 3 AM with Young Blue on it now too. So I dropped all that on one album.
How did the album do?
The album didn't do good. I'm like, damn, I just spent like 100 and some thousand again. Like, whoa, like I can't keep doing this. So now I'm just like, look, let me just fall back. Yeah. Let me get my life back together, because I was gone so much and spending so much money. I didn't even have time to get no money. So it was just messing up my life. I'm like, fall back. So I chilled for a little while, tried to buy a truck. That went left. Then I bought a restaurant.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think that's something maybe you should regret. I think you learned. And, one thing about that really speaks about who you are as a person is you were willing to take that risk. Yeah, fact. A lot of people would downplay on you, would be like, oh, Verse, why you're dumb. Why would you spend $50K when, it was like, nah, but it's like that speaks a lot about who you are. It's like it's the risk takers that are willing to.
That's going to win.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying?
And people main thing, they said, you spent that 50, you ain't going to get that record cleared. I'm like, bro, I'm Verse, my nigga. Yeah. Like, people always be trying to tell me what I ain't gonna do and what's gonna be hard. And I'm just like, bro, I'm Verse, my nigga. I'm gonna do whatever. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. It's like these are things I already done took care of before all that. Like, hey, look, what's up with the publishing and who run all your shit? Cause I ain't trying to I'm not going through that whole getting the song cleared. Yeah. Oh, we don't deal with all that over here. We run all our own shit, bro. You come directly to us. We give you the green light. It ain't no label. I got that understood before I even bought the feature, because I wasn't even finna go through that. I just went through that with Derek Milano with Epic Records. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah. Are you independent or are you signed to label?
Yeah, I'm independent.
So, and you were independent at that time as well, right? So what is it like maybe being an independent artist and having to deal with record labels?
I mean, it really be in the way. It's like the first time I had to deal with a label when I did a song with Foogiano. So I do a song with Foogiano. Shoot a video, put the song out. I'm about to drop the album. I go to register all my music. Boom, man. The NMAE already done tried to claim the whole song. Like, they had the song and I was the feature. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
In reality, it's your song, right?
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, and then you didn't even promote it. Like, you ain't post this shit not one time. Like, nigga, I talked to Foogiano on the phone more than he posted this shit. You feel me? So I'm just like, why would you think that you deserve anything? Yeah. After I already paid you a 10 for a feature that was kind of whack. It was kind of whack. I ain't even gonna lie. I slayed the joint. It's like when his verse come on, like we didn't really get excited. My niggas was like, you should have dropped the song without him. I'm just like, yeah, it's cool though. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean that is a risk to take, because you don't know when you pay a rapper for a feature, you don't know what
they gonna send back.
Yeah, and you can't right? You can't really say like, yo, I don't like this, right? They just give you what they.
Oh yeah, no. You yeah, shit. And you send they send you something that's all the way back to the point you don't like it. You have to say something, bro. You cannot just let it rock. Okay. Like you just, cause now your money just wasted.
Yeah.
And it's like, why they in there working on your joint? Let's just say they send you the session back, like I just did that. He gonna say, check that out. That is your one time right then there to say, I don't like that. Yeah. You let them leave that studio from right there and there in that session, that you think they're gonna go back on a different date, it's over with.
Okay.
So it's like, you can't be scared to speak up if you don't fuck with it when a nigga send it to you. You gotta say it right then and there, like.
Yeah. So so did you ever personally link up with Young Bleu and Foogiano, or was it like they sent you the verse? Like,
nah, I sent Foogiano the verse, but I went to Young Bleu house.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I went to bro crib.
What was it like linking up with Young Bleu?
That shit was cool, bro. Real street nigga. They real chill. You know what I'm saying? He ain't all Hollywood. They won't even acting. You know what I'm saying? How niggas be thinking they be acting. Yeah. Like I tell people, like when you look like a iffy motherfucker, of course they gotta act iffy around you.
Yeah.
I pull up, nigga. I'm already iced out. I got my own money. Nigga, I'm coming to spend money with you. I'm no threat.
Yeah.
So you ain't gotta act all funny and how your security and all that shit down on me when verse come around. I'm straight.
And I think it's just like in the rap game, and I think business in general, just the money is just like a way to keep it professional.
Yeah, for sure.
So, cause like it's like I guess it's something where you have something to lose and they have something to lose as well. It's like
exactly.
And sometimes you do have to put the money to get your foot in the door.
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
You as a rapper, you know what I'm saying, like the $50K you spent is like, man, you gotta be able to get yourself out there and really invest in yourself. You know,
for sure. When I first was coming up in the streets, man, like that was somebody's favorite line is, you gotta let your money show face. Let your money show face. I never really understood what it mean. But it's like after a while, I treated life like that in a way. So it's like, you might not even do exactly who I was, or we might not have linked up face to face, but I sent that bread or whatever I did benefited you from making bread so many times. When people did meet me, it's like, I fought with you, bro. Like, I remember, because you plugged me in with bro. It's like, yeah.
You know, and that's what makes you, like, being able to connect people with like that.
Yeah,
it's something money can't buy.
Yeah,
it makes you, like, the way people look at you, they look at you more valuable, because that's something like, the fact that you can connect somebody with somebody like that and you can impact them without you even really doing much, that speaks a lot about what like pool you have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I got lucky. Like, I had so much hate and shit in the city. It was like, I felt at the time the only way I was gonna blow if I was to be popping everywhere else, you feel me?
Yeah.
But in the process of running around and making sure I was popping everywhere else, and I got locked in with all the real street niggas everywhere else and all the people who really mattered. It's like the niggas who really run Atlanta, I know these niggas, you feel me? It's like, it ain't the people that y'all see on Instagram every day who really running Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I trip when I go, even when I go down there, it's like, because I know who is really who and what's really what, and I know what money really moving. See, all of that on the internet don't mean the money moving. Like, I know who make the money move in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So I just locked in with those type of people from here to Houston to LA, DC. It's like, I'm going with the niggas who get money at. Fuck the niggas who own all the image and the rapping and shit. It's like, what you really got going on in life? Like, is you really getting some money? Is you really a businessman? Like, what's up with this music shit? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than a nigga saying they're a rapper and I want to link up, which is just like, everybody rapping. It's just like, what you really got going on?
Yeah, and there's a lot of cat rappers out here too.
For sure.
I guess some people say like you gotta fake it till you make it, and that's to a certain extent you do. But not when it comes to what you can't portray. You have something you don't, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and I think the world got this shit construed. Like, and now that I'm thinking about it, that you say it, because it's like, niggas took faking it till you make it too literal. Like, it was like, you used to have to be a real nigga, but it was like, okay if you had to wear a fake chain at first.
Yeah.
You feel me? But now these niggas is faking being a real nigga.
Yeah.
It's like, it was different back in the day. It's like, you had to be authentic and be a real nigga. Okay if you gotta wear some fake design or you gotta wear a fake chain to get this attention, but you a real nigga.
Yeah, you know, but the whole music industry nowadays, especially the new artists blowing up, it's not about principles or who they are as a person. They blow up.
Fuck no.
Or the music. It's because of, I guess it's popularity, or it's like, you know, the industry pushing them out.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, we ain't gonna go too deep into that. Yeah. But man, when it come down to the industry and who they be choosing to put out, bro, all that shit just be like, that shit is just it's already picked. It's all about the image you pushing, the message you pushing. Is you on what they trying to get the world to get on right now, you feel me?
And it's like, the thing is like, when you sign that deal, they tell you, hey, we need you to portray this, be that. You're really just selling yourself. You're selling your soul. You can say, right?
Yeah, for
sure. I asked this to other artists that come on, but right, like, so you're an independent artist, but if a record label came up to you with, let's just say, with a fair offer, would you ever consider signing a deal?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, I don't be understanding when people be sitting around like, I never signed a deal, this and that and that and that. And this is like, well, number one, I can probably guarantee you ain't spent $700,000 of your own money to be telling a motherfucker that you ain't finna take even just $100,000 for them to pay for all this other shit, and you just rap now.
Yeah,
it's like, but I'm so smart. It's just like, if a label came to me right now and said, oh, what's up, Verse? We want to sign you. Well, how much? The first thing I'm gonna say is, I'm about to take that $100,000. I'm gonna buy another restaurant. I'm gonna make $1 million a year off of that restaurant. So I don't give a fuck if you think you about your shelf life. Me, I can buy myself back out the deal. It's like my brain gonna go so crazy with whatever numbers that anybody try to throw at me, because I'm gonna get money, niggas. So it's like
that. I think that's what separates somebody like you compared to other people. They'll take the $100,000 and that's all they get. But if you know how to use it, like you just said,
for sure,
you could easily grow that 100,000.
And another thing I be wanting to say is just like, people always talking about they wouldn't take this deal and shit, right? It's like, bro, if you ain't even already the type of nigga who know how to play around with this money and know what to do with it and know how to generate it back, they not even finna give you no 100,000 for you to be telling the motherfucker you ain't gonna take it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
that's true. A lot of people can't say like, oh, I'll never take it if they never even been in a position where it's been offered.
Yeah, facts. A lot of niggas ain't even had 20,000 and they talking about they ain't gonna take $100,000 deal. Like, nigga, you might get a $100K deal off of one song.
Yeah.
And that might be it.
Yeah.
So you tell me off of one song and you supposed to be this great rapper that you ain't gonna take a $100K deal, you supposed to be able to make 100 more songs.
Yeah. Yeah. So you told me earlier, but your album's dropping today, correct?
Yeah, at midnight.
At midnight?
11/11 with 11 songs, man.
Hell yeah. So the name of the album is 11/11?
No, the name of the album, Goaty V.
Goaty V, okay.
Yes, sir, Goaty V.
So what's like the vibes people can expect from the album tonight?
Man, it's like, on the cover, right? It's the backdrop of Richmond. It's a goat, and the goat is crying. It's just like, that's me, my nigga. It's like, I'm really the GOAT. I really like did this shit all. I done been through the storm, the hate, and the capping. It's like, I still prevailed. And just like, I did all this shit already, you feel me? And I just got some pain in me, my nigga, and I'm just dropping that shit on the track, because when I really didn't make music, I was depressed, my nigga, deep inside, because it's just like, now I'm used to telling everybody how I feel through my music, and people saying they relate to it, and now it's like, I don't make music no more, and now I don't tell people how I feel, and now I'm just bottled up with all these emotions and shit. So it was like, I just got to get back in the booth. Fuck that shit.
So would you say this is like your comeback album to getting back into music? You can say.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, have you dropped any singles before taking that year break, or is this like really the first release?
Yeah, no, this really just the first release, man. It was just like, I told you I wasn't fucking with it. I took that money where I could have went on another run. When I was down like to my last 40,000, it was like I could have went on another run and prayed to God that it worked.
Yeah.
I said, shit, I better buy me some type of business. And I tried to go buy me 18. Well, I went to school and everything and go get my license.
CDO.
But halfway through the school, I'm just like, why am I sitting in this class and I'm driving this truck around out here and I'm about to go buy a truck and hire somebody? Yeah. It's like, I'm never planning on driving it.
Yeah.
So I didn't even finish the school and I just went and bought the truck. And then we took an L.
Oh, okay. So the L came after that.
Yeah. And then it was staying down. And I'm on the phone arguing with the nigga I bought the truck from. He told me, you should be happy if you make $1,000 a week off a truck. I said, $1,000 a week? I can sell $1,000 a day worth of food out my house if I cooked.
Yeah.
And then after I hung up the phone, I'm like, I'm about to try that shit. Then I tried it, and it was working.
Yeah, that's the restaurant you're on right now, right?
Nah, I was cooking out the crib first.
Oh, okay, so you were cooking out the kitchen?
Yeah, I had made some shit called a chicken mac and honey biscuit.
The chicken mac and honey biscuit. That sounds kind of fire.
Yeah. Basically, I went to Lee's Chicken.
Uh-huh.
My girl had some macaroni and cheese that was like 4 days old from when she cooked dinner. And I had a fresh roll of biscuits, so I whipped it up that morning. I made the macaroni and cheese real hot so it get right again.
Yeah.
And I put it all on one sandwich, and I put some honey on it. So everybody hit my phone all day. I'm like, bro, guess what I ate? I ate a chicken mac and honey biscuit. They like, what? Like, damn, that sound good as a bitch. Like, let me try that shit. Yeah. I'm like, shit, give me $10. I'll make you one of them bitches.
So it's like, is that like when like the whole like maybe like you pursuing like food in a restaurant started right there?
Yeah, nah. Well, yeah, I wasn't even really pursuing the food then. You know, it really was just some humbug shit at first.
Okay, yeah.
So I had did that. And then I got to arguing with the truck guy. And now I'm like, I can sell these chicken mac and honey biscuits on my house and make $1,000. What are you talking about?
How long did you sell them out of your house for?
Probably like a month or two.
A month or two?
Yeah, like a month or two. I took a nap one day. I woke up. I had like 15 DMs
for honey chicken.
Nah, well, I had 15.
Biscuit, right?
I had 15 DMs on that page from the customers telling me to go by this restaurant that a nigga was selling.
Shit.
So I'm like, I should buy that joint, right? So it's so crazy because I was about to buy a food truck.
Oh yeah.
Nigga wanted $50,000 for this good food truck. I just kept debating to myself. I'm like, bro, I just can't spend another $50,000 and think that I'm gonna sit in this food truck every day, all day, and cook the food. I know I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get it. So the day when I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get it, it was gone.
Damn.
He was like, yeah, somebody picked it up yesterday. I'm like, what?
Maybe it wasn't for you.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
Literally, I went back home, smoked, went to sleep. I woke up 15 DMs.
Yeah.
A club promoter was selling his restaurant here, and I'm just like, I'm like, yo, you said you selling the restaurant, bro. He said, what? Don't worry. You say you want it? Yeah, let me call you back because I'm in here working right now. It's yours. Let me go. Then he hung up in my face. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, ain't no fucking way I'm about to buy a restaurant that easy. I call my nigga Pac. I'm like, hey, Pac, this nigga trying to sell me the restaurant, bro. You think I should buy that, John? He like, why wouldn't you buy it? I'm like, I don't know, man. I just don't even know how I'm gonna run that jump, bro. My niggas and shit ain't gonna be trying to help me. He said, first of all, bro, don't ask your niggas for shit. Don't even think about involving your niggas or no family members, and everything gonna get easier. So I said, all right, let me call you back. I walked around the house for 30 minutes, and I imagined how would I run a restaurant without my friends involved, without asking my niggas for nothing, because I knew they wasn't gonna help. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. This shit seems so much easier now that I ain't begging nobody to come to work. It's people out here who want jobs, like, and they come with a staff. I'm like, it ain't even nothing to think about. Like,
yeah, and it's like, I guess that's one thing you said, because like you can't really involve like family and friends with business. It won't work out good.
No, sir.
You would think it would, but once money is involved, it's just a different vibe. You know?
Yeah, for sure. People don't take their own money serious, so you can't really expect them to take your money serious.
That's true. If anything, it'll be more likely for them to not take it serious because they'll be like, oh, it's cool, it's versus money.
Yeah. And then niggas be thinking I'm rich or some shit, so they really don't be giving a fuck about my money.
Yeah. You know, so like, how long have you owned that restaurant for? It's called the Riviere?
The Riviere.
The Riviere, okay,
yeah.
The Riviere.
Our 1 year anniversary was like October 11th.
October, so it's been a year and a little bit over a year?
Yep.
Damn, so what's like something that you really learned since starting, like running the restaurant yourself, you can say?
I don't really know if I like necessarily, I mean, I learned the technicalities of what the fuck you can do to lose your liquor license and shit like that. You know, the shit that would cost me money. I learned the technicalities of that shit, but everything else is just like, business is business, bro. It's like operating money and moving money around. It's like, it's all the same. It's all the same no matter what you're doing. Like, it don't matter if you go to an auction and you spend $20,000 on cars and then you pay to get them fixed up and then you sell them. Like, or if you go spend $20,000 on fucking meat and you cook the meat and sell it by plates, or even if you're a trapper, you know what I'm saying? It's business is all the same. It's like, if you ask somebody to do something for you, of course they got to get paid. That's what having employees is. You feel me? It's just like, let's just say you was a trapper and you said, dang, my nigga, let me get a ride across town to go catch this player. I'll give you $10. It's the same mentality you got to have if you own a business. Okay, look, my nigga, I need you to help me get this job done, and I'm going to break you off this every hour that you at that job. So everybody got the blueprint on how to run a business, especially if they've been out moving around in the streets, but you just got to change what you getting and how you giving it away, and you feel me?
Yeah, no, the principles are the same. They just apply to different situations. And you can say,
and this is specifically only for the street niggas, but this is what I tell people, bro. I said, bro, if you can go out in the streets and successfully be a hustler, you can go and be successful at anything.
Yeah.
A doctor can't go. You can go be a doctor and take you 8 years to be a doctor. If you didn't want to be a doctor no more, those skills wouldn't help you do nothing else in life. You feel me? But it's like, understanding the streets and learning how to deal with shit in a rigorous environment, this what builds you up to be able to go into the business world, because honestly, you'll get judged in the business world faster than the streets.
Yeah, the business world it's a scary game. It's kill or be killed.
No cap, and it's bad because you got these contract pushers and these paperwork pushers. Like in the streets, they all paperwork. Oh, you done told on somebody. No, and the business, this paperwork pusher, he's gonna finesse you out your money legally. He's gonna put it in a contract where they're gonna wait for you to mess up one thing, and it's a 100-page contract to jug you out your money. You know what I'm saying? So it get way realer in that, and you can't really go do nothing to these corporate people. When you get jugged from a corporation, who you going to run down on?
No one. They the ones running it.
Yeah, like who you going to run down on? You got a better chance of the street nigga not jugging you because he might got to deal with consequences.
Yeah. You know, so the Riviere is located off of Broad Street, correct?
Yeah, 506 West Broad. We share a parking lot with like Rite Aid and by VCU.
Okay, damn. So you're in a pretty good location, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and we got another one. We about to open in Houston right now too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, downtown Houston, good location, around the street from a college too.
Oh hell yeah, we haven't ate there yet, but we should. I'll definitely check it out sometime.
Yeah, most definitely, y'all gotta pull up, man. It'd be a party. It's always pretty women there.
Yeah.
Good vibes, good drinks, music.
Hell yeah. You know, it's like, do you when you run a restaurant in Richmond, what's like something that you have to deal with, like that you wouldn't have to deal with like having a restaurant out here, like maybe like in the suburbs or.
Probably like, you know, just the angry customers and shit. You know, like everybody got the angry customers, but some areas just have more angry customers who are coming to look for something to complain about. You know, one thing I ain't know, I never seen people do so many chargebacks in my life. Like people will come to the restaurant, eat, and think they're gonna go do a chargeback. I got good cameras, baby. I'm running it back. I'm gonna zoom in there. Your face, your card in your hand is in this machine right now. And I'm sending that to the people to make sure I still get my money. But people really be trying it. Yeah. And I pull the camera and run it back, and I send it to the credit card company every time. So this ain't her putting it in this machine right here. Like,
so there's no way to really avoid that beforehand? Or is
not necessarily, because who's going to tell you that they're about to go out here and say it wasn't them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you just got to make sure you got your cameras, and you better make sure you can run it back to the exact date, time, keep up with your receipts and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, right at the Riviere, it's also like a bar, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm sure like being a bar in a restaurant, you have to deal with drunk customers. How do you go about dealing with them like that?
Well, depending on, like, we don't really get too many, like, drunk off the frame customers. Like, we might have a trucker or something that might stop through and he just want to get ripped. And it's just like, all right, look, bro, you want to drink some more, you got to eat some food and wait for, like, an hour at this point because you getting drunk. Like, we ain't going for that. You ain't coming to the Riviera and leave and think you finna go crash drunk driving and they finna come talk to me about it. Yeah. That's a dub.
Because they go ask, hey, where'd you get the alcohol out the Riviera?
Yeah, like, that's a dub.
Yeah.
If you too drunk, we ain't even finna let you leave right now. Just go ahead and chill. What you want a sandwich? Just go ahead and chill.
You know, what's like a bad experience you've had with a customer? It don't have to be like a drunk customer, but what's like a bad experience you've had with one of them?
Bad experience with the customers. I mean, I ain't gonna say I really be having bad experiences with the customers. Like, this is what I tell the workers. It's like, bro, if the customer come in there and they have a bad experience, it's our fault. They didn't come in there just upset with us. They came in there expecting some shit and we either didn't do it or we didn't have it. So it's like, we should never be upset with the customer. So if a customer mad, my approach is, look, I understand we fucked up. You might not be rocking with us right now, but what can I do to the point that you ain't as mad as you would have been when you left? Or what can I do that you might give us a try on another day? Yeah. I can discount this. I might even give them a shot, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because like I said, at the end of the day, if somebody coming to the restaurant, bro, they don't have to come there to spend their money. So how the fuck is they fault for whatever they had a problem with?
Yeah, you know.
So I just carry it like that. It's like, when you dealing with the server and you complaining to them and the server acting like they got a problem with you because you complaining, it's different when you complaining to the owner and the owner's like, I'm taking responsibility because you didn't even have to come to my establishment. So what can I do to fix this? So I carry it like that.
What do you think you learned your customer service skills from?
I learned my customer service skills from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I was the #1 worker at the Chimney Hill McDonald's and Birchwood at McDonald's.
You know, but you do have to have a lot of patience working at a McDonald's.
Yeah, no cap. And I was that nigga at McDonald's, like the one they call when everybody call out. I run the whole kitchen at nighttime for myself, run the front register, sell the most burgers when they come out. You know, they drop a new burger. They used to do a little promo.
Yeah,
you sell the most burgers, you get this and this for free. I was always trying to sell the most burgers, so I learned how to talk to the customers. Like, motherfucker might walk up like, can I get a filet? Hey, look, but did you know about this new burger right here? This one just came out. Look, you can be the first one to try today. And they like, you know what?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I took that customer service skills that I learned from working at McDonald's And I just kind of applied that shit to life and everything I kind of did.
I'm saying that's what you got to do. But some people won't see bigger than what they have.
Right there,
or what they're at. They got to think bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because
life
is all about perspective. Like, same thing you told me, like, if you're a hustler and you pick up on all these skills and you go be a doctor and that doesn't work, you apply somewhere else. Those skills you learn, no one can take
those forever. Yeah, you keep that forever. Like, no matter what you're doing, you need to have good customer service if you run your own shit or you work for somebody else. It's like, even if you're a bartender or a waitress, you should want to have the best customer service. Even if you don't like a motherfucker, you should make them feel like you like them because they're gonna feel like tipping you. It's like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And, even in life, you can't. What life and this world, the thing we have most of is people. You have to be able to communicate with people. If you just walk around, like, I guess, like, some people are like very antisocial, very dull.
Yeah, they got that Richmond syndrome and shit. Just standing there and shit. Like, when I walk somewhere, like, Trey P will tell you, he like, bro, Verse will talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
I literally, you know me tell you how I sold so many albums? Just telling niggas to buy it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they came to drop the champagne off at the restaurant this morning. I said, hey, bro, you want to buy my album? He like, I guess. I'm like, well, I'll take these boxes in there if you buy the album. He like, oh, I'm about to buy the joint. So I take the boxes in the restaurant. It was on the dolly already. I take the boxes in the restaurant. I come back out. He already bought the album. I'm thinking I'm about to come out like CeoVerse, go do. He like, oh, I bought the joint. I'm like, oh, nigga, you already know who I am. He like, yeah, bro, come on now. I'm like, oh, that's all right.
That's fine though, because it's also like a little like a mutual like emotional transaction. It's like, okay, for sure. Shit, I don't get to do this. But at the same time, I get to hear his album.
Yeah.
Like, I get to take this problem away from him. But hey, he's buying my album, and he gets to hear your art.
And the main thing I told everybody is like, if you tripping about the $10, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah.
It's like, but I feel like a lot of motherfuckers, it's like they don't want to ask for the $10 back. Yeah. But it's like, but I ain't finna buy your shit either though. But at the same time, I did so much shit for every fucking body. Like, I've did something for everybody. Like, whether I lost thousands or if I lost a couple hundred or I just looked out for you, I did so much shit over the years, bro. It's hundreds of motherfuckers who feel like, I ain't gonna say they have to buy the album, but it's like, damn, my nigga did this. Why wouldn't I buy the album? He looked out this time. Why wouldn't I buy the album? Or they was leaving out the club and they gave me and my homegirls the whole bottle. Why wouldn't I buy the album? Yeah. I just did so much shit, and now that I come and say, look, I just need a small favor, bro. Just buy the album for the 10. If you tripping, I'll see you the 10 back. You don't want to ask for it now.
I agree with you on that because I feel like I'm a strong believer in life. You get what you give. So, like, you carry a good image. You do good for the people. It'll come back to you.
For sure.
And it's not like they're just giving you $10.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, shit, hey, all right, let me hear his album. All right, but let me support. You know what I'm saying? He supported me beforehand. All right, I don't mind helping too. Like, that's one thing I do try to tell people is, like, be good to people.
And they'll be good back. And even if not right now.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And this thing, and when that money is involved, they won't even see it for the money. Because a lot of people, when they see like something for the money, they'll be like, "Oh, I don't even want to do it because there's money involved." But it'll be such a strong relationship and a good connection that money's not even an issue.
Yeah, money ain't an issue no more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like, how do you go about like when you're selling an album, you say for $10, but how do you go about like distributing it on like Apple Music, Spotify? How do you like? What's the monetization on that? Like,
shit, I just rock with distro, man. I used to do all that major label distribution shit and getting in with all these Sony this and it's just too much work. And it doesn't even matter. And it's like everybody out here chasing streams. And at the end of the day, bro, ain't nobody getting no money off these streams unless you're doing millions.
Yeah.
So my mans was telling me this years ago. You need to tell niggas to buy the album. But it's like, I'm trying to tell them, bro, we in Richmond. Niggas is not going to buy no album, bro. Like, especially when I got fucking 50 niggas hating on me all the fucking time. You feel me? So it's like, I ain't feel like it was going to work back then. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like time changes. Like I told my mans, I'm like, the only reason this shit is working right now is because time done told it all. It's like, you might have heard whatever you heard about me that was cap. You feel me? It's like, and them niggas that you heard it from probably was capping. And it's just like years later, you still see me on my shit and I'm still through this bitch getting money. Like, it's like, I'm just still. Yeah. It's like at this point, you got to just respect what you see. You feel me? You can't, it don't even matter what you heard. You done seen it so long now. You feel me?
So you being an artist in Richmond, right? It's like I've heard a couple of your songs. Your sound's a bit different from them.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think separates you from, you could say, like the typical, you could say, RVA drill sound?
Well, I ain't never really been a drill rapper, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I was never really a drill nigga. I never really cared about killing niggas. I only cared about getting money. But I would kill a nigga if he was to come and fuck with my bread, you feel me? So it's like, that was never my lifestyle. I never cared about that. I always cared about getting this money, getting this drip, and taking these trips. So it's like, when they was riding around listening to fucking Chief Keef and all this, blah, 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 like, I'm listening to high-class street niggas. I'm Dolph in my head. I'm Future in my head. So this is the lifestyle that I've already envisioned for myself. So it's like, I never envisioned myself to be a drill motherfucking rapper. Yeah. It's like, I always envisioned that I can call anybody in the game and slay them niggas on the song, whether if it was Keisha Cole or if it was Jay-Z or fucking Young Blue. I just want to have a sound where I can go on to be able to do anything with anybody, because I can still go and get on the drill record and smoke all these niggas right now, but I just don't choose to. It's like, I'm not wasting my time to go in the booth, jumping around, sweating, to be in no video high-fiving with my niggas. The world is not feeling that shit.
Yeah, you have to be, as an artist, you have to be diverse, because all the big artists are diverse. Like you said, like, good example, right? I think this is the most generic one, but like Drake. Drake can hop on UK drill, R&B, slow song, love song, rap, whatever. And that's what makes him big. And a lot of other artists are the same way. So like you say, like you make R&B, you make rap. You feel like you can hop on a drill song and still kill it. That's how you gotta be, because you open more doors. You're not closing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people just be rapping, bro. Like, I guess my main reason my sound really different is like, I don't hear a beat and start thinking about no words to put on it. I hear a beat and I think about a melody that my voice sounds good at making on this beat. Like, I start humming and shit. I might have the whole melody for the verse before I know one word.
Yeah.
And it's like, then I have to find a word that matches that melody. And then once I find that word, that's how I started to create, you feel me? Everybody else just like, I was on the block today, finna. It's like, bro, was you even on the block today?
Yeah.
Like, what did the beat tell you to feel like? What are you really feeling inside right now? Not what the world is just forcing you to tell you that this is what you think is supposed to be a hit. It's like, when you cut the beat on, the beat is already the hit.
Yeah.
It's the song. It's like your voice is just supposed to complement it and tell the story of the beat.
You know, that I see you have like a different perspective. Because I guess like you said, the generic way is like, hear a beat. All right, I'm gonna talk about this and that. But it got, like you said, I guess it kind of has to come naturally from within you.
Yeah, for sure.
And one thing too, you have to be authentic. Because if not, like, yeah, you could be unauthentic and people still feel it and it still like goes viral. But how would you feel as a person?
You don't feel the same. You don't feel the same when you're trying to record some shit. If you ain't really did it, if you ain't really lived it, if you ain't really rapping your life, you feel me? You don't feel the same. You ain't even gonna have the same delivery and cadence. Like, a lot of people who get songs written for them now, right? I can damn near listen to a verse and tell if a motherfucker wrote it or not.
Yeah.
It's just like, especially if it's somebody that we can see all the time and we've been seeing them, we know they genetic, like we already know how they really coming. It's just like, I know you didn't write this. Like, no cap. One of my favorite songs right now is Another One of Me off Diddy album, right?
Okay.
I literally skipped Diddy verse and run the song back to the head of the weekend on the hook because I know he didn't write the verse. I don't even want to hear it.
It's too commercial, you can say?
I ain't even gonna say it's just too commercial. It's just like, I just know, Diddy, you didn't write this verse.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking funny to me. Like, you hit me, turn me up. It's like, chill out, bro.
Nah, you know, coming back to the album, right? I think you told me, I think I saw you pre-sold the 100 albums, right?
It's about
100,
about 100 copies pre-sold already.
How long do you think it took you to be able to do that? And how do you feel about it?
Shit, I probably did that since like Monday.
Oh, so it's only been like, what, 5 days maybe?
Yeah.
You know, and this thing though, if you're an independent artist, 100. This thing though, people, you know how like I'll say cheese, all these blogs, they say like, oh, 35, they sold 35K first week, and people be like, L.
Yeah.
Those people can never even sell like you said, even 100. It's hard, bro.
It's hard, bro. The City Girls literally only sold 6,000 copies of the album, and they didn't pre-sale 6,000 copies.
Yeah.
It's like, if you get if you get 5,000 streams on Apple Music, that counts as one album sale. So
how many?
I think it's about 4,000 or 5,000 streams.
Okay, and
it's straight on that, directly on Apple Music. That'll count as an album sale.
Okay.
So it's like 6,000 people didn't even buy their album. You feel me? Their fans did go collectively listen to it 5,000 times, enough for it to equal up to 6,500 units. I mean, I guess that's good for the City Girls, but not to have millions of followers. If you got millions of followers, you feel me, how they is boosted, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, where's the math isn't mathing, you feel me? And it's like me as independent, I don't feel like I'm doing the biggest shit in the world by selling 100 copies pre-sold, but I can tell you it ain't been 5 niggas in Richmond probably who's ever sold 100 copies of an album, period, pre-sold while it was out or nothing.
Yeah, easier said than done.
You know what I'm saying?
And right when you pre-sell it too, I'm not saying people will be disappointed, but they're buying something that they don't know what it is at the time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
they just know it. If verse is on that bitch is that.
Yeah. So what do you say? Like a lot of your support group came from? You could say friends, fans, or
shit. All the real trap niggas out here steady locking in. Yeah. You gotta check that song out, Locking In, man. All the real trap niggas out here locking in, man. Any nigga who really out here trying to get some money, getting some money. Like, you don't even understand how many calls I get from real street niggas like, hey, look, bro, I want to do this type of business. What I should do?
Yeah.
It's like, I get calls every week, bro. Like, cause it's real street niggas who see what I did. I came from where they came from, and they trying to be where I'm at. Any nigga who's smart, it's like I'm like the blueprint out this bitch, nigga. I came in the streets, my nigga, and I found a way to get the fuck out that shit and stay away from it, my nigga. If you ain't on what I'm on, I don't even understand what you want to be. Like, what you want to come out here and get on and what catch a bid, what die, like what? If you ain't trying to be what I'm on, what the fuck? Yeah. So it's like all the real street niggas. Like I said, we getting older, bro. We was 21, 22 when we all was coming out and we all was popping.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting some money, this and that, and then you look 7, 8 years later, it's like, damn, Verse is the only nigga who really went and did something and really did something with that cheese and showed niggas how to do it.
That's the difference between you gotta in life and even in anything, even in life, it's longevity that matters.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like you said, everybody 21, 22, everybody was doing this shit. But 5 years from now, who's really gonna be still doing it?
Yeah, exactly.
So I definitely agree with you on that. You know, it's like one thing you were telling me about earlier, that you said you're doing 10 free features.
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you doing that?
Well, it's for me and for everybody else. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited that I already pre-sold 100 copies. I'm happy that niggas is supporting me like this. So I'm gonna show my support back. You feel me? So like, I'll give you a free feature. I'm gonna walk that shit so hard, it's gonna turn both of us up.
Yeah,
you feel me? And it's like, if your song hard enough for me to give you a free feature, that means it's a hit enough. It's good enough for people to listen. If Trey P shoot the video, bro, this is how you do it. So now, not only am I giving somebody else who ain't as lit as me a chance to get in this wave,
yeah,
but now I'm also looking like Future out this bitch. They like, damn, every time this nigga Verse get on the feature, he walking that shit.
Yeah, you know, even if, like I say, even if you're doing it for free,
yeah, I'm
sure you could charge too. But like, if you're doing it for free, I guess it's also how you portray yourself. People will be like, oh, you know, okay, he's doing verses around the whole city. Okay, so okay, you know, he gets your name out there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And that's something also money can't buy.
Yeah, exactly.
And to a certain extent, it can, because you can do promos and everything. But everybody does promos.
Yeah,
it's the different shit that really separates you.
Yeah.
So it's a smart move though.
Yeah, I'm trying to just turn it up, man, on some cool shit.
Yeah, you know. Let's just say, right, in life, what keeps you driven? What's your purpose?
My purpose in life, they keep me driven, bro. Like, I don't know, I just got everybody on my back, bro. It's just like, man, if I stop, bro, all this shit stop.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, I got 12 employees. I got a mama, my brother in the feds, my girl, all my niggas. It's like, I'm the go-to person for everybody. So it's like, I can't stop. Like, nigga, I be complaining, nigga. Some days, bitch, I be by myself just crying about this shit, nigga. It get hard. But shit, not trying, it's gonna be way harder. Like, nigga say, you tripping about the price of doing it, nigga. Imagine not doing it. Like, so it's like, if I didn't do it at all, like, I wouldn't even be able to sit back and say, damn, I'm mad I had to spend $38,000 this month on expenses. It's like, shit, niggas ain't even got $38,000. It's like, be blessed that you can take care of these expenses and that you can send all your employees home every 2 weeks with more than a band. It's like, fuck it. This is what a nigga asked for. You feel me?
Yeah, you know, I think in life everybody chooses to struggle.
Yeah, for sure.
You could choose the struggle of running a business and trying to pursue your goals, and go to the struggle of making it happen, or you could go to the struggle of sitting at home worrying about paying bills.
It's all gonna be a struggle, you know. Like, and the main thing that really just keep a nigga going, like, I just think about it, like, damn, it's some rich nigga who lost a couple $100 racks today.
Yeah.
Like, it's the first of the month. It's somebody who had $700,000 worth of expenses this month. Like, it ain't that bad. You feel me? It's like, it could be worse. And it's about to get to that level for me. It's like, now I'm about to have 2 whole restaurants. Yeah. So now I'm ready to have like 30 employees. And I gotta make sure no matter what the fuck go that I keep this shit rolling, because regardless if the business made money or not, them 30 motherfuckers want to get paid.
Yeah, how do you feel about going about that? Do you feel like it's a lot of weight on your shoulders, or you think you'll be able to manage that?
No, I feel like I'm gonna be able to manage it, man. Like I'm gonna be able to manage it easy for sure. Like especially at the Houston location, it's gonna be bigger, and my mama's gonna actually be running that location.
Oh, that's good.
It's like my mama don't play. You feel me? She used to be up here in this Richmond location when we first got it, and then she moved away. So then it got a little laxed and a little chill, and a lot of shit that I be having problems with, I wouldn't even be dealing with if my mama was in there. You feel me? Because niggas ain't even finna play with my mama. You feel me? So now that when it comes to this Houston location, I ain't stepping on her toes about nothing. Hey, you want to do it? Yeah. If you feel like they tell them to do it. I ain't stepping in her way on nothing, because all of the shit that I felt like she was stepping on our toes about was shit that I end up paying for in the future. And you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm a strong believer. I think like your mom is the only, and if not one of the only people in your life that truly want the best for you.
For sure.
Regardless of, even if there's no benefits out of it, they're truly the ones that purely have good intention. So
yeah,
if your mom, I think you should trust your mom out there.
Yeah, no cap. I'm rocking with her now for sure. Like I don't even want to have. I ain't even doing the hiring down there. Like convince my mama that you need to work here.
That's good.
Because you can convince me easy. You feel me? You can just come in there and tell me how dedicated you is, and that you really just want to get this money. And it's just like, I'm a hustler, and I just always wanted to get some money. And I would have showed up to my job for a year straight just to get this money.
Yeah.
My mama ain't going for that. Like, you just want to get money? You don't need to work here. I ain't. He's gonna be the one that's just late. He don't care. My mama ain't going for that shit. So
hey, so that's that. You should put that on the hiring process. Like, oh, you want to get hired? Requirements. Make it past my mom.
No bullshit, bro.
Like,
gotta make it past my mama now, bro. Cause like that was my biggest downfall. You feel me, with this whole Richmond location? You feel me? Not listening to a lot of shit my mama said.
Yeah, I know it's been a year or so after opening your first restaurant. You might open like another restaurant, and rap is starting to like, you're about to pursue it again. Where do you see yourself in about 3 or 5 years? Do you plan on focusing a little bit more on rap, a little bit more on the restaurants, or how do you see life going in about 5 years?
I mean, I guess if I was to say if it went perfect, I would just be rapping and buying more restaurants. I would just be signing every deal I could, every 360 deal that come through, and buy a new location. You want a new single? Okay, give me 70,000. You take it out and buy me a new restaurant. So it's like, if the rap gang decide to pay me or not, I'm gonna be straight, because I'm just gonna keep buying more restaurants. I'm gonna buy a new one every year.
And right when you buy restaurants, you're also, is that also like technically buying real estate, or not really? You just lease?
Nah, not really. We just doing long-term leasing, 5, 10 years. But it's like, if you was in there 5 years getting money, when it's time to renew that lease, like, they want you to stay there. Like, they want you to keep getting money. Like, everybody who get money, they like to see other people get money, because they going to get their cut.
Yeah, that's true.
If I put me out, if I've been giving you money for 5 years straight, it's like, now you got to look for somebody else to give you $8,500 a month. It's already secured.
Yeah. Like, let's just say, right, because if you weren't rapping or you weren't running the restaurants, let me not word it like that, because that's hypothetical. But what's something else you would want to pursue that's maybe it's not rapping and the restaurant, something you want to like add on in the future?
Oh, well, shit, we about to start shooting movies. I got this one movie I'm about to shoot. I had wrote a movie like last year, but it was like on some hood shit, and it was just like, bro, I'm not spending all this money to shoot no fake hood Tubi movie. I'm not with it. That's why I had to get back off of the BBO show when we did the Bad Girls of Richmond jump, the BBOs at 804. I had to pull back off of that shit, because it was like, I'm spending all this money, $3,500, $5,000 a weekend, and y'all just being fucking ratchet. Nobody wants this. Yeah, it's like, I just had to stop doing it. But now I already got some shit lined up. I'm about to shoot a real movie, and depending on how that go, then I might start shooting movies. My mans be telling me shoot movies all the time. My nigga Rich Black in Miami, that's all he do is shoot movies. And he's running it up off it. I'm talking about, he's shooting literally every day. Like, I got a 5-day shoot for this movie, and then I'm wrapping that up, and then we start shooting this other movie next week. You need to come down here.
So when you say shooting movies, you mean like it's your movie, or you're just shooting them for other people?
Nah, like, I'm gonna be shooting my own movie. Like, Trey P gonna be shooting my movie.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think I forgot to ask this to you earlier, but what are your thoughts on the Richmond music scene right now?
The Richmond music scene right now, Shit is pretty cool, man. It is too many goddamn rappers though. Like everybody fucking rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's in every city though.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a $1 billion industry of unsigned artists that people make money off of every year. So I mean, without those guys, a lot of studios and a lot of beat makers and a lot of people wouldn't get no money. So, you know what I'm saying? You need the other rappers. Like Richmond be chilling though. I'm fucking with it. I be seeing everybody on their wave, you know what I'm saying?
Is there like some connections you made in the city, and it could be like artists, it could be like music producers, beats? Like, is there any other like connections you made in the city?
I mean, shit, for real, like, shit. Most of the people who really is somebody, most of them niggas already fuck with Verse, you feel me? It's like the beat makers, I know the beat makers. I fuck with Lil G on the track and shit. We just ain't really went to go lock in and be like, okay, look, we finna go drop this, and this, and this, and this, you feel me? It's like a lot of the rap niggas who be popping, like, I fuck with them, they fuck with me, you feel me? Like, shit, Sam about to come to my, Sam about to come to my album release party. We about to do a song and some more shit like tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I fuck with Chop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I fuck with all of the, you know what I'm saying? The niggas who having their emotions, like I said, you know how Richmond is. Just like, all right, I fuck with you fuck with me, but everybody having their own emotions. So it ain't like I'm gonna be with these niggas every day. But it's like, if I'm out the hood and them niggas out the hood, we chilling out the hood.
Yeah, and Chop and Sam are great people, good people.
For sure.
They show a lot of love to us too, and we had them on here. I think you saw, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's cool. It's like that's what it's all about. You got to make connections with, it could be promoters, venues. You got to be able to.
Yeah, no cap. And it's funny though, cause like me and Chop dropped the song like probably like a year, maybe 2 years ago, right? Like a little while before I quit rapping or whatever. But it's like I wasn't even rapping no more, like. But this nigga always be coming in the restaurant getting food. And then I look up him and Sambo coming in there and getting food. It's just like, so it just be shit like that. So I fuck with niggas off of that. Like, they fuck with me as a person. It's like, it don't even matter if we make music or if we rap together or if niggas think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess, like, what people would think, like, oh, he don't really fuck with him because he's not making music. On the other hand,
yeah, exactly.
If you really do fuck with him, you probably wouldn't even be doing it.
We ain't even think about, like, no bullshit. Like, when I see Sam, like, nigga, we really chilling on the block, goddamn, eating shrooms and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You spoke about this earlier. Gave a few examples, right? But what would you say? You could say, like, what's one of the, I don't like to say failures, but what's, like, the biggest failure you've had in life that really taught you the most?
Shit, probably, like, having a bag and fucking it up, bro.
Yeah.
Having a bag and fucking it up. It just be teaching me not to be, like, as frivolous. And it's like, I guess there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, I done touched 100 and blew that shit some shit of times. And it just comes to a point in your life and you're like, damn, why you keep doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Why is you buying all this designer? Like, why you got to spend $10,000 to take a trip instead of $2,000? So it's like, my biggest L was just being too frivolous and trying to be a rapper too much. Like, I spent all my money, bro, trying to be a fucking rapper, bro. 2 cribs, foreigns at both cribs, $80,000 worth of. It's just like, for what?
Yeah.
If I would have knew what I knew now, I would have fucking around bought a restaurant every month. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I was really going dumb, I'm just getting this money and I'm fucking it up. And then I look back like, but I ain't know what I know now. You feel me? So it's like, I don't be too mad at myself. I just tell myself now, you just need to keep buying more restaurants, bro. Like, have a little bit of fun, but just know you need to get ready to get another restaurant.
Yeah, and it's like I guess, like you say, you live and you learn. And it's like, you know better, so do better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
That's how people should really see it. Not like, because let's just say, I'm not saying it would happen to you, but someone that maybe went through that situation could have been very easily caught up and like, damn, no, my life's over. Damn, I shouldn't have done that. They just get stuck up in there. On the other hand, you got to be able to get out of that.
Yeah,
keep
for
it
sure.
pushing. Make it more motion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to be able to lose it all and get it back, man. You ain't a real hustler if you can't lose it all and get it back.
Yeah. No, like, I feel you on that. Like, you know what's crazy? Like, yesterday night, what's today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I was out. I was coming back for the club. I met Trey Songz brother, DJ A-War.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I met him out there at the club, connected with him. He gonna pull up on us soon. But I had a good time out there. I met with the DJ, connected with a big promoter, with DJ A-War. Everything was happening so perfectly. On the way back, boom, I wrecked my car because a deer came across the street.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. Like, I'm a strong believer. Everything kind of
happen for a reason.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, I couldn't say, like, damn, I wish I didn't go. Because, no, I don't wish I didn't go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything happened for a reason, bro. On gang, bro. Everything happened for a reason, bro. Like, no cap. And sometimes you might be upset about it. You might be mad about it, but it's like, if you had that car still, what if you was somewhere you shouldn't have been at one day this week, and it was like, this was the only way God can throw you off your path for him to be where you supposed to be at. Because you would have been where you ain't need to be at then.
For all I know, like you said, something else could have happened. If you got to take a phone call, that's cool. We
Nah, shit, I told you I got this album release party tonight. It's about to go dumb.
What time is the album release party?
That jump started at 9. They about to pull over the goats and shit.
Oh,
you got
shit.
live goats.
You know, I'm about to wrap up. I got like some last three, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold you too long, but what's like a big piece of advice you give to like maybe other artists coming up?
Big piece of advice giving artists coming up. Just get some real shit going on in life, man. Like, you better have some real shit going on in life, bro. Cause like I ain't seen a nigga come out here and really just make it off of music. It's like shit. Even before T.I. blew, them niggas had construction companies, cleaning companies, and all type of shit. So it's like, get your real life online. When people see your real life have emotion, they'll even give a fuck about what you got to say more.
Yeah. You know, I feel you. You know, and last thing, I ask this to everybody, but if you could give the whole world a message, they're all yours, what would it be?
Oh, man. I guess I got two messages I wish I can give the world. I guess number one, bro, is like, people just need to be themselves, bro. It's like, just be yourself. Like, everything you see on social media just ain't even real and ain't even what these people really going through, and people is trying to mimic their life off of that so much, and it's making them stressed out. It's making them depressed. They want to be more than they gotta be. It's like, it's cool to just be regular, bro. Just be yourself. A lot of times I be wishing I was still just regular. It was all so much more simpler. So just being yourself, bro. Like, don't get caught up in the internet and shit, because it ain't even really what it look like. You feel me? And I think the second thing, I just wish the world, need to get back on, bro. It's just like, I just wish the women to keep it classy, not trashy, bro. Like, it's hard to find, or even just see. You can't even scroll down your timeline and see bad boss bitches no more. It's like a couple of years ago, you scroll down your timeline, you see Jada Waiter drop her clothing line, sell out first day, Ari doing this, and this person got a makeup line. That's what had all the women in grind mode for all of these years. And you look around now, everybody got a lash shop, a hair. It's from that motivation when that's what the media was pushing. It's like now they pushing Sexy Red and bitches ain't doing nothing. Yeah. So it's like, damn, like, y'all got to get back on y'all grind. Like, we need y'all ladies to go back out there and get classy. Fuck the trashy. It's wintertime now. Like, all that summertime outside shit cool, but, like, get y'all life together, bro. Get some fucking money. Stop relying on niggas, bro, like they telling y'all to do in this music. And boss that shit the fuck up, bro. Don't no rich nigga want no broke bitch, bro. Like, it's simple as that. Like, they just need to get back on their boss shit, brother. I just want to see them keep it classy, man.
Verse, I appreciate you so much for coming on, bro. Good luck at the party tonight.
Yes.
And on the album. I will definitely be listening to tomorrow, bro.
You got to check in, bro. That shit like that.
For sure. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. We out. Later.